But I severely underestimated like what 2 podcasts a week would be like. Because in my mind, it's like, okay, I used to do live streams for 4 to 12 hours a day, every single day. That's how I got my start. And I'm like, okay, so the idea here behind the podcast is that it's like a live stream because this is what we would do. We would just sit and talk, and it would be everything from politics to work bullshit. And
See, I did less of that. I had like a 4-hour cap on like dealing with people
yeah,
live.
well, that my philosophy changed, especially after the pandemic.
Yeah.
So it's like to bring back that part that you know the people, because it would be so many people just listening. So why not do the podcast? And I'm like, okay, well, I got this AI thing that I use to break down the podcast and break down titles.
Which is hit or miss, but it is
It
intriguing.
works for the titles. It works for show notes. It really does. So that's like an extra step, and that is a fairly new AI, so it breaks a lot. I've emailed support 2 out of the 3 podcasts so far, so they get it fixed. It's just extra steps, but those extra steps save me a hell of a lot of time later. And then of course it's uploading it to the site it goes to. It's converting it to audio only. It's pulling thumbnails from each podcast. It's pulling between 2 and 5 excerpts that post later. The highlights, the most hilarious points, or the most like clickbaity, shocking, so it's a hell of a lot more work, and then it's also advertising on a whole set of news suitable for work socials and are not suitable for work socials.
And we have to figure out like what we cross advertise and what we don't. And if we mess up and post one wrong thing to like one of the suitable sites, like, that's it. It ruins it.
Yeah, like, that's done.